warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbi zidni ilma. Wala junaha alaykum fima aradatum bihi min khitbatin nisa'i aw aknantum fi anfusikum. Alima Allahu annakum satazkurunahunna walakin la tu'aiduhunna sirran illa an taqulu qawlan ma'rufa. Wala ta'zimu 'uqdatan nikahi hatta yablugha al-kitabu ajalahu. وَاعْلَمُوا أَنَّ اللَّهَ يَعْلَمُ مَا فِي أَنفُسِكُمْ فَاحْذَرُوهُ وَاعْلَمُوا أَنَّ اللَّهَ غَفُورٌ حَلِيمٌ لَا جُنَاحَ عَلَيْكُمْ إِن طَلَّقْتُمُ النِّسَاءَ مَا لَمْ تَمَسُّوهُنَّ أَوْ تَفْرِضُوا لَهُنَّ فَرِيضَةً وَمَتِّعُوهُنَّ عَلَى الْمُوسِعِ قَدَرُهُ وَعَلَى الْمُقْتِرِ قَدَرُهُ مَتَاعًا بِالْمَعْرُوفِ حَقًّا عَلَى الْمُحْسِنِينَ وَلا جُنَاحَ wala and la not junaha any blame alaykum upon you in what aradatum you present bihi of it min khitbatin from khitbatin nisa'i the from the marriage proposal to the women or of the marriage proposal to the women or conceal akanantum you conceal fihi in yourself or you conceal it in yourself. Allah's alimallahu. Now see, let me explain this verse regarding this is regarding in the earlier verse you have seen already that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was talking about the Sharia law of the widow woman, okay, that how much she needs to wait for herself. That was 4 months and 10 days. So now Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is talking about when she is in the period of 4 months and 10 days and for example there is a girl, she has been widowed now, she is widowed now, so and she is in the period of 4 months and 10 days. Let me go back and explain you in this way. Okay, for example there is a girl W, okay, she is a widow and she is in the period of 4 months and 10 days. Now there is a boy, for example B. Now this boy wants to marry her. He already liked her and now he wants to marry her. So and he is in constant fear that if I will not give her the proposal, maybe somebody else will give her the proposal and maybe she will get inclined to somebody else, okay, because of that. So he just wants to give her a hint or a marriage proposal. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying there is no any blame, there is no blame if you give her, there is no blame, there is no sin if you give her the hint of marrying her after this period, okay, 4 months and 10 days. So this was the thing about. Now let me go back to the now and not any blame upon you in what you present of it from the marriage proposal of the women to the women or you conceal it in yourself, there is no blame, okay. Alimallahu, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he knew that you satazkurunahunna, soon you will mention satazkurunahunna, surely you remember them. Here the word mention is not much fitting. Remember, mention them, soon you will mention them, okay, you will mention them. Wala du'a walakin la du'a, but many scholars they have translated this word as surely you remember them. You keep means like you remember them. And but la tu'aiduhunna, do not you promise them sirran, secretly, except that taqulu, you say a word ma'rufa, which is fair. Means now Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that you can say to them, there is no blame in it, but you should not have to promise them something secretly. But what you can do is, instead what you can do is you can give them a hint, okay, in a fair manner, in a very reasonable fair manner, you can give them a hint. Wala ta'zimu, what hint? That I am interested in you and I kind of marry you after that. Wala and not ta'zimu, you resolve on the marriage knot, okay. Hatta, until reaches al-kitab means the law. Here the law reaches its deadline or its term period, that is means this 4 months and 10 days are complete. Wa'alamu, and know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He knows what is in yourself. Fahzaruhu, so beware of Him. So beware of Him. Wa'alamu, and know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He is of forgiving, most forbearing. La junaha, there is no blame. There is no blame. Alaykum, upon you. In talaqtum, if you divorce a woman. Ma lam, not whom not you have touched them. Tamassu, massa, what is that? Whom not. Lam means not. Not you have touched them. Aw tafriduhunna, or not you have specified for them an obligation. Now Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is talking about this was the case exactly for widows. Now this is the general case for, let's say for example, there are two people. Let's say the example, X is a girl and Y is a boy. Okay, they both have married, and kind of like online marriages and all, or whatsoever, or a normal marriage, forced marriage, you can also say forced marriage, but not you have touched them, and the obligation, that meher is also not fixed. Okay, and now you want to divorce, you have to divorce them, and now you both mutually think that it will not work, though we have got married due to this or this circumstances, but it will not work, so we have to divorce. So if you are giving divorce to the such person whom you know not you have touched, and not you have specified any mahar for them, wamatti'uhunna, so what you have to do is, you just don't have to simply just, there is no relation, nothing, you just simply say no and divorce, and you don't have to do that. But what you have to do is, in a fair manner, what you can do is, you wamatti'uhunna, you give them gifts. Okay, you provide them provision. Alal musi'i kadaruhu, upon the person who is wealthy according to his capability, okay, or according to his means. Wa'ala, and upon the person who is not so wealthy, according to his means. Okay, mata'am bil ma'ruf, a provision, or you can say gifts, bil ma'ruf, in a fair manner. Haqqan alal muhsinin, this is an obligation. Haqq, this is an obligation. Ala, upon. Al muhsinin, the good doers. Okay, now Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that this will be a best way of parting each other, that you provide them gift. This means the gift has to be provided from the male side to the female side. Okay, see, matti'uhunna, you provide them alal musi'i qadaruhu, the person who is wealthy according to his means, and the person who is not so wealthy according to his means. Mata'am bil ma'ruf, provision or gifts according bil ma'ruf, in a fair manner. Haqqan alal muhsinin, this is obligatory upon the good doers. Okay, let me revise this verse. Now I hope these two verses are clear. Wala junaha, and there is no blame, alaykum, upon you, in what aradatum, you present bihi, of it, min khitbatin, of the khitbatin nisahi, the marriage proposal to the women, or you conceal it in yourself. Alima, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He knew that you will surely you will mention them. Many people, they are translating as mention them, or many people as they are translating as surely you keep remembering them. Okay, walakin, but la tu'aiduhunna, do not you promise them, sirran, secretly, except that you say words which are reasonable, which are fair. Wala tazimu, and do not you resolve on the knot of the marriage. Do not you resolve on the knot of the marriage until yablugha, reaches the law, ajaluhu, its time period. Okay, the Sharia law, which is 4 months and 10 days, its time period or its deadline. Wa'alamu, and know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He knows what is in yourself, so beware of Him. And know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is of forgiving, most merciful. There is no blame upon you in what? This was the case, this was another case, now there is another case. Okay, there is no blame upon you if you divorce a woman whom not you have touched them, or you have not even fixed for them any obligation. So wamatiuhunna, so if such women you have to divorce, such women you have to divorce, what you have to do is you have to provide them you have to provide them gifts or provision. Alal musi qadaruhum, upon the wealthy person according to his means, and upon the not so wealthy person or a poor person according to his means. Mata, provision, bil maruf, in a fair manner, in a lawful manner. Haqqan alal muhsinin, it is an obligatory or due upon the, let me see this verse translation, it is due. Haqqan, see, this is a bug, upon the good doers. It is an obligation or due. Haq, this word haq gives a due or obligation upon the good doers. Wa akhiru dawana alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Hope these two verses are clear.